Hi, this is just a quick video just to describe the process of online mathematics tuition. It's really very simple. There's just one or two steps we need to go through. Now what tends to happen, first of all, is a client will contact me, either give me a call or email me, and this is based either on personal recommendation or the fact they might have seen my websites or my YouTube channel or other social media sites. And they'll ask or inquire as to the possibility of having online maths tuition for usually their son or daughter. Now, at this stage, we will then discuss their requirements, whether it's GCSE, whether it's A level, whether it's Key Stage 2, Key Stage 3, and what sort of time slots are available and are sort of mutually agreeable between the client and myself. After that's done and we've established we want to go ahead, then there's just 3 steps we need to go through before our first lesson, and these are as follows. Okay, well, step one. Step one then is just me really having a chat with my client, discussing their requirements. I'd like to know what their predicted grades are and what topics they find difficult, what topics they're good at, so that when we start, I've got a good background knowledge and can plan lessons effectively. Okay, step two. What I'm looking to do in step two is just make sure that the client's computer is set up correctly. All that's really needed is a computer with a microphone, with a camera, and a broadband connection. Most computers these days have them anyway, so that's generally not a problem. And we just need to install a little bit of software, and I'll go through that with the client. I'll also email them instructions, but it's really very simple and takes 2 minutes. And finally, step 3, all we need to do now is decide upon the time of our first lesson. What happens then is I send an email to the client basically about 10 minutes before the lesson starts. They then respond to that email, set up and log on same time as I log on to the system, and we're ready to go. Okay, and the next few clips you're going to see basically show the process of an online mathematics tuition lesson. So watch carefully. There's just a few clips here showing the process from start to finish of a lesson. Hi, what we're going to see now is just a screencast basically of the online tutoring process. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask someone, one of my tutees, to complete an online tutoring lesson. So what I do is I load up the software platform. This is called Electra Live, and this is my homepage. I want to start a meeting with one of my tutees. All I do is I copy this link here, and I'm going to paste that link into an email to one of my clients. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to email Margaret, and just a little title there, tutor time, and I'm going to paste that link into there and then send. Now what will happen, Margaret will get that link, and she'll be waiting for it because she knows the time that we're going to start. She can then open up her online session. So what I now do is I'm going to start the live session, and to get a new session we just click here, and what that does, that just downloads the startup session. Click on that, and this is going to open up the software platform. So if I run that, what you'll see is I get my whiteboard up. There's a couple of checks you need to do at the start just to test that the audio's working and to activate the microphone. So we can do that. If I just click on there, I can now just check that. That's obviously working. And then the microphone test, if I just start that, can just check that my microphone's working. It is. So close that. And now we're ready to start our session. Hi Margaret. Today what we're going to look at multiplying and dividing by decimals. If we have a look at this first example, we've got 200 and we're timesing it by 0.1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write this as 200.0 times 0.1. And when we're multiplying by a decimal, we always move the digits to the right. Because there's one decimal place in this question, we're going to write one decimal place. We're going to move it one place to the right. So the 0 will move one place to the right, the second 0 will move one place to the right, and the 2 will also move one place to the right to give us 20.0. Let's have a look at the second example then. We've got 4678 times 0.01. Now because I'm going to write this down as 4678.0. Because we've got two decimal places now, how many places am I going to move this to the right?
2.
Well done. So we're going to move all the digits now 2 places to the right. So if we have a look now, this 8 is going to move 2 places. The 7 next to it, that's going to move 2 places. The 6 is also going to move 2 places, and so is the 4. So that we're going to get the answer here of 46.78.